How is it going? What the hell day is it even? Holy shit. Wednesday. Wednesday. What are we looking at today? I don't even know what I said the other day, if I even said what we were going to look at, but I'm going to look at the MOA from Joey Cuz. Breakfast ale brewed with natural flavor. Super premium handcrafted beer. 5.5% by volume. This one is out of New Zealand, and it's bottle conditioned. So I gave it a little tussle. The bottle cap looks something like that. And got a lot to talk about. I'm going to use my new bottle opener. A little something I'd like to call the Hornet Fixer TSA Special. Now, I realize that we are smart people and not like some dumb fuck working for TSA. Sorry, Johnny Watson, but I'm sorry. Other than maybe you, I don't know anybody that knows someone that works for the TSA that isn't a complete fucking moron. So let's just pretend for a moment that you are working at TSA and somebody's luggage goes across the scanner and you see this in there. I mean, maybe it was just an excuse to get Jim down to his underwear in a private room, but they were so confused as to what this was. Well, here, let me show you guys what it is. Fucking TSA. What a bunch of fucking retards. Okay. Gotta stay on track with this, or you know, Mr. Holster will, so, you know, bottled conditioned. Really want to go for a nice lively pour down the center. Get those juices and those gases going. Oh yeah. Look, another month that BattleBox still sent me something. Even though like 500 people watched the video. Sorry, BattleBox, you're not making good executive decisions, but I appreciate you keep sending me this stuff. I'll keep doing videos. Wow, it smells like some kind of a dessert. It's like, it's sweet, like almost like cherries, grape. Seriously, it smells like some kind of a fruit drink, to be honest. Okay, we've already wasted too much time. Mr. Holster's gonna have a shit fit. Cheers, guys. Wow. Joey, you got me on this one. What was that? Shit. It's been so many years. The gum that had the zebra on it and had all sorts of different flavors. Kind of juicy fruit, or yeah, juicy fruit. Wow, just all sorts of shit. Okay, I want to start off with saying thank you so much from my friend John Solar. I'll start you guys off with, I don't know how many people, I don't remember where and how I mentioned this, but I was so impressed when Eric C. and John Solar started making calls, duck calls, goose calls, and then they started getting more elaborate, and I put out a challenge to them. I put out a challenge to them. I mean, like I said, I don't know if anybody caught it or not. It was in a brewery review. I know they did. And the challenge was, and I told them, I said, you know, I want to do a video. I want to do a video promoting you guys, so if people need something, boom, they know where to go for some top-notch shit. And I put out a challenge, and I said, I challenge the two of you. One of you to make me a duck call, one of you to make me a goose call. I don't care which one does which, because I don't know. I didn't even know if they even look different from each other. And I said, but I want you to make me something, if possible, that when you look at it, you say, Eric. That's Eric right there. And I know all the fucking jokes were going around. What's the perfect duck call for Eric? It's probably going to be cock-shaped because he likes blowing on a dick. Okay, so there was slight concern that, but I just Eric, I don't know, he's a wild card in all this. But John, I know that John is very passionate, and I knew it wasn't going to be a fucking dick, even though that would still be funny. But so. Quite a while back, it's all the way back to early in the summer. I got this call from Eric C. Fall Fanatics. Just this awesome. I mean, this would be sweet. This would be sweet on a rifle or something, or on a pistol. I mean, it's somewhat what the 5.7 looks like. The reed, or the part that actually, you know, makes the noise. You know, that's the bottom half. This one is, I believe this is just something that they at the time that they were purchasing. So that's what Eric came up with. It did turn out very nice, and I really dig those colors. Now, a little something that John Solar has been working on for months and months. I got this in the mail yesterday, and I could take up the entire brew review pointing out different things about this. This is he did so much research on this that, you know, I've been a Trekkie since I first was watching it when the shows were on when I was a kid. He made it look like that you got your hands on Captain Kirk's actual comm badge. This is the symbol for the Enterprise. The comm badge is kind of got a weathered or distressed look to it, like as though when he went from being a captain to an admiral, you know, he swapped out his badges, and this was the one he's had on him for years and years. The band on it is intentionally distressed. You'll notice the black at the top. There's this black area at the bottom, which represents space. The call itself is the same color as Captain Kirk's uniform shirt. Then he has the ships in formation with the lost man, or I don't remember. I guess according to the guys, all of the branches do that off to the side, and he actually hand makes the entire call. Loud, sorry. Goose. Duck, duck, goose. I mean, just the amount of craftsmanship. I mean, when he turned this, he actually had to have a silicone insert in place of that so that he was able to do the actual turning. I don't know. As a Trekkie, does that say Eric to you? John, it's absolutely absolutely incredible, especially since he does all of it. Just one of a kind, John. One of a kind. All those little ships that were set into the mold when you made this. And he also sent a Maker's Mark cigar. First comment came from NIHAP. Second comment, Bulwark 1911. Hydrogen bomb test by North Korea seals their doom. I feel sorry for North Korea citizens being held hostage by an insane pot-belly goblin. Now, another thing I want to show you. John sent 4 calls up, and he sent 4 calls up. The whole plan is that the 4 calls would arrive in time for Saturdays. We usually do a little auction. We raise a little money, try to regroup a little for doing the shoot, and the majority of it goes to Justin's final mission. Having said that, this year was more like family. It is family. This was just a very unique year. I want to say that, well, it definitely wasn't the biggest group we've ever had. There's a lot of people that weren't able to make it, financial reasons, medical reasons. Hearts and prayers go out. Hope everybody does well. But it wasn't. It was one of the best, for me personally. It was one of the best years ever. It was just such a nice family. It was my family was here, and the stuff that I showed you that we were going to raffle off, still sitting over there. We didn't do the raffle. John's package got delayed by the Postal Service and didn't get delivered until yesterday, and I'm probably just going to intermingle that stuff into the youth stuff, or maybe do a little impromptu giveaways or something. But it'll probably mostly all go to the youth or the girls, or just to save it for those Justin's final mission stuff. But now John sent 4 calls up that is supposed to be part of a 50-50. I am going to be auctioning them off, and half of the money is going to go to Justin, and half of the money is going to go towards the Shoot-A-Palooza debt. Just so you guys know. If you don't like it, then don't get involved. But first one up is a very nice, very unique goose call with actual reeds in it from Minnesota, I've been told. This is actually Minnesota stuff. And you can see it's just interwound through the call itself. Again, John's handmade the reed area, I guess you'd call it, but I don't want to blow someone else's call. So that's a goose. One that I thought was very, very awesome, like to the point where if I don't get a fair amount of money for this, I might buy this. And it's called the Hornet. And he's got the, as you can see, he's got the color, the yellow woven down the center, and you can still see some of it breaking through on the body. And then again, a matching insert. Even a little clear there at the top. This one, John, I really like this one. This one's classy. The Hornet. Now I'm saving the best for last. And I hope whoever is interested in these keeps these two together. We have a goose, red, white, and blue. And this one, my friends, is called the Donald. And his companion, the duck call. Again, red, white, and blue, but dominant on the blue on this one and dominant more on the red on this one. This one is the Melania. Handmade from one end to the other. The Donald and the Melania. So like I said, I'm planning on starting an auction on these. I'm showing you guys over here first, but I'll probably do a video over on the eBomi channel also to show as many people as possible. But I really thought it would be awesome if someone ends up with both of these as a match set. Duck and Goose, the Donald and the Melania. These are. Let me put you down there, sweetie, for a second. We'll show off Donald. Just look at the amount of effort that John puts into these is just insane. And I think, I could be wrong, but this was last night and there was alcohol involved. John also hand-tuned this call so that it had just a little bit, it has a little bit more of a robust, almost like growl to it that I thought was really wicked. The Melania, there you go, get the total look at that. So, if you're interested in putting in an offer, it'll be I'll try to remember to put it down below. BandEBrewReviews @gmail.com. All spelt out as one word. But I'll try to remember to put the link down below. So I'm gonna get these going on here. I didn't talk to John about it yet, so you could probably find some of them at John's site to get an idea of the starting point on it. But obviously, like I said, obviously my idea of a reserve on these is if I don't think that they're at a fair asking price, I'm gonna buy them myself, because the amount of work that John puts into these and how these turn out, you know, if he wants it to be so that you can see that in it. One of the classic ones that he did is clear acrylic with what looks like gumballs floating in it, red, white, and blue and stuff. Gunballs, but balls. It's got balls in it. Okay, we need to roll on this because this can't be it. And I have no idea how many comments. This is Ed, hi, 3rd. John Solar, 4th. J-Dog, here. Foomaster Chew, present. Rich again, sounds like you all had a great time. Looking forward to some videos of the carnage. It was an awesome time. I try to have the camera on and off, but, you know, to be honest, it's the last thing usually on my mind is YouTube when everybody's here together. Rich again, respectable scores on the brew, sounds pretty tasty. It was pretty good. Rich again, nice pistol pickup. Love the camo and of course the caliber. Rich again, of course that 5.7 ran flawlessly. It's the tits. Yeah, actually, I have the 5.7 on me as we speak. Just because you mentioned it, Rich, I know you can't be. I still have to clean it. Still have to clean it after the shoot, but I didn't goof around with the sights on this at all. It was doing pretty good, But like I said, I brought a shit ton of ammo out for it and used it all up without a single hiccup of any kind. Now the other one you're talking about is this badass. Yeah, I'm probably not going to take this out and shoot it until I have it the way that I want it. In the meanwhile, it has served as a home defense item. I mean, I've already got one on my side. This is the one on the nightstand, or the one on the table alongside me while I'm sitting and watching TV, or the one sitting on my desk while I'm on the computer. So besides that, I know that it shoots. But yeah, this is bad. But yeah, I'm taking, these sights are coming off, and I'm going to be putting the Vortex Venom on it. Rich, some douchebag actually thumbs down this awesome video. Snowflake loser. As of right now, there's 3, but there's always 3. I know who 2 of them are, especially the one. Dude, really? Give it up. Take your meds, okay? You get over yourself. You're an idiot. Jesus Christ. It's like, hey, let's put your phone numbers down in the description box along with your address so everybody can come over and talk to you. Rich again. Ah, yes, another fine review. Some guest stars too. Cheers. Johnny Concho. I'm not first, but I still need attention. Laugh out loud. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Johnny. Smile Money. Oh, the guys got a little close together. Surprise, surprise. Smile Money. Oh, and Eric just wants to be bent over the shooting table. Oh, thank you, Smile Money, for the segue. Steve, because it's kind of one of the things me and Steve are kicking around, things that I see out there that I think are either A, overpriced, or B, hard to come by. So one of the things that me and Steve that are thinking about are adding to our list of things to possibly make. Still want to try some holsters. Personally, I don't think there's money in holsters. I think it's just holster companies come and go, but I still, you know, we've got the equipment to make some, so I thought, what the hell, if nothing else, I can make some holsters that I want for myself that I don't have, like a nice inside the waistband holster for the 5906, a nice inside the waistband holster for the Walther PPQ Navy 9mm with the laser on it, that kind of shit. But we were thinking about making some steel, shoot steel, you know, some steel target stands. It's like, you look at the price of them. It's like, come on, people. The time and materials that are into a stand versus what they're selling them for isn't proportional, along with those shooting tables. So what Steve asked is, anybody that is hearing this that has had the opportunity to actually had used them that day, he wants to know if you liked them, you didn't like them, what you change about them. The one thing that is going to happen, but didn't have enough time to get it right before the shoot, is it's probably going to put some kind of a lip around them, just so that when you put your shells, because for me, I can't do it with the JP, but with the Mosin, when I eject around, I take it out by hand and I set it on the table. I don't want the shit to roll off. We are planning on putting a lip around them. They're 24 inches by 4 feet. I know a couple people thought it'd be nice if they're a little bit wider, but then again, for plywood, you buy a 4x4 or even a 4x8 sheet, and you can make two You can make 2 tables out of 2 4x4s. It's just kind of a math thing. You know, if I want to make them more than 24 inches wide, then it starts gobbling up and there's more waste. There was no waste except for the little wing areas on them, or the cutout of the wing areas. But if you have some input on those tables, let me know. The legs are easily removed, no tools required. They're 4x4 posts. The one thing I would do different, and I will be doing different for them because they're mine, is making a dual set of legs. A set of legs, or maybe just set one table up for sitting and one table up for standing. I personally would have liked, I really like just standing at them, but some of the guys, you know, Crazy Scotsman, Jeremy Pre-Done Death, and you know, these guys are like could kneel and be higher in the air than Jerry. So I personally would like to put a longer set of legs on the one so you literally stand at it without having to lean over. He's leaning. J-Dog, it was awesome meeting and hanging out with everybody. Great bunch of people. Zeus, 5'7" hype is real. Gillian, 426, made with shit water. Joey, I didn't hear this right, but did Crazy Scotsman ask for a fleshlight? All weekend. Gillian, 426, the Scotsman is in the house. Yes, he was. Mr. Holster, 2 minutes, 58 seconds. Thank you, Crazy, for keeping things moving at a reasonable pace. Joey, what did I just watch? Speaking of that, sorry, I was in the process of getting everything all set up, and then Christine came down here and was cleaning up some more stuff, and it just went right on to beer. I'm sorry. Okay, it won't happen in this. It won't happen in this review again. Multi-Gunman, I'm back again. Good God. Pre-Dawn, it was your brother's reloads. My Glock megs were doing the same with those reloads. It's because the reloaded brass out of the Glock 10 was swelled just enough. Look it up. Yes, but, as of course I left him a comment on this, I questioned that. I didn't have a micrometer with me, or a caliper with me, but I grabbed 2 boxes, factory boxes of ammo, and it did the exact same thing. So I don't know. I don't have Real Cold Burnout. You don't drink Agent Chaos beer. Agent Chaos pours itself down your throat. Rich Huff. A little late but present, enjoying the Lagunitas Laginator Lager while I watch. Awesome. Lagunitas is good shit. Mario. LOL. Hell yeah. That's the whitest song right there. Mario. Jesus, you look creepy, lad. Real Cool Burnout. Skulls. Laugh my ass off. Awesome brew review. I was hoping you would do some of these during Shootapalooza. Yes, Cobra, unfortunately, that was the one and only. We made an attempt a couple of times, but it's just... nothing, I got nothing. Trees are blowing. Crazy Scotsman, there goes the neighborhood. Laugh out loud. The SIG is sick. Love it. Yeah, I tell you right now, though, if you are thinking about getting something like this for carry, just let it be known that this is a stainless steel slide on a stainless steel frame. So, I mean, the stock setup, it's not that I hate the stock setup on it. I don't really mind the stock setup on it, but it's got that, you know, this is easier to do right there. An all black back blade, and a it's not just fiber optic. It's also tritium. She glows in the dark. Stephen Bush, the TCS, the Crazy Scotsman, I could look at your face all day long. Stephen again, my Springfield 1911 A1 loaded has never had an issue. Even with steel case Tula and hollow points. Did I mention most of the parts are tin coated? Probably, because you probably have your dick coated in that. My hollow point, oh god, it's such a bummer that he didn't make it this year. Your buddy with the eyeshadow and beard needs to know the beard has to go if he wants to be on the venue at the infamous My Oh My Club in Nyans. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Surprise, surprise, nor do I give a shit. Wait, Big Regnet Papa. Nice new 10mm, and you know you're gonna carry it. It's some just say carry it. Just say you did. Well, I'm not exactly sure of how carrying it will go with optics on it, but I have, if possible, sure, shit, yeah. Aunt Keck, cheers. Cheers. Agent Chaos. So, you went through my personal stash. Over the years, I have acquired a particular set of skills. I will find you. No matter where you hide, and you crazy Scotsman, you're going to wake up one day with your beard shaved off, and then you'll know I was there. Sharky762, welcome back. Good to hear the shoot went well. Man, that 220 is sweet as hell. And it's 10mm. Did I mention that? Muzzle first. I'm glad you guys had fun. Great brew review. Thank you, my friend. It's too loud, you're too old. Love the new toy. Sounds like you guys had a hell of a good time. Cheers. Awesome time. Barbecue was on Friday. The shoot was on Saturday. We went and had breakfast. Went out to the new location. Got everything all set up. Had no issues out there. Had a little bit of a weather scare, and then boom! It was perfect again. You know, when it started raining, I have to admit, I kind of said to myself, good, I saved myself a bunch of ammo. I'm still going to have something left because Chuck doesn't send shit anymore. And then the weather got nice. You know, the sun was, it was like slightly cloudy, so it was cool. Just a subtle wind to keep the bugs down. And the guns all came out, and the ammo all went bye-bye. Other than defensive rounds, there is not a single round of 9mm ammo in this house. I haven't put the ammo cans away, so I don't know if there's any 7.62 by 39. I know there's some 5.56 left. Over half of the 50 AE rounds were eaten up, and there was a box of 100, so that was fired over 50 times. And I think I had a 100-round bag of 454 Casull from Mikey, and those were all gone. And that gun was very accurate at 75 or 80 yards. Took a little time getting the sight sighted in for that, but man, my brother-in-law was hitting it 4 out of 5 times. I was damn impressed. Ammo at 73. Your side piece needs a shave and is flat-chested. Other than that, she's pretty hot. I think he's talking about the Crazy Scotsman. Jose, 27. Or, always affectionately known by me as Joseph, 27. An old... you, my friend, me and you have been friends since I was very low double digits. Shoot-a-palooza. Big targets on the TV screen. Twins win. And, believe it or not, that was the last comment. Oh, hang on. I'm going to hit the reload. Comment stands. It says too likely spam, yet there's nothing there, like always. Oh, and I would like to address something. If anybody from YouTube happens to catch this, go fuck yourself. The new layout is dicklicious. Boy. I'm trying to decide if I like this or not, Joey. It's sort of like a lawnmower beer. It has that sweetness to it. Almost a candy-like sweetness. Yeah, it's like grape or cherry kind of mixed together. Not juicy fruit. What the fuck is the one that had all the... It was like the homosexual pack of gum. It was like gay gum back then. Back when normal was more normal. And all these queerbait, confused, brain-damaged people. Exactly when were they given a fucking stage? When did 1% of the population have any fucking say at all? 99 people know which direction to go when they walk up to the 2 doors going to use the bathroom. But the one dickless wonder can't open his fly and figure out if he's got a cock or a vagina there? Yeah, like a lot of people say, go ahead, you little queer bait. Try to go in and take a leak when my daughter is peeing. I'll fucking shoot you. Oh, and then there's that. Suppose I should have a little something while we chat this out. Look, there's more stuff stolen from Agent Chaos. What is all this shit? I don't know what we're looking at yet tomorrow. That might be a surprise. This is a little something from Castle Danger. Oh yeah, Joey, on the E scale, where should I put that? Yeah. Swear to God, man, it has a little bit of that grape-like, a little bit of that grape-like flavor to it. I would say it's like a lawnmower beer. It could be an all-day thing. I'm gonna give it like a 7.5, just because it's like, if it got a little sweeter, it'd be a freaking wine cooler, for God's sakes. Oof, yeah, that's good beer right there. Something that I didn't swipe from Agent Chaos. Agent Chaos brought for me is a little bit of zombie juice. I don't remember what he said this weighed in at. I don't remember. It was 100. I think he said it was 150 proof. The difference is this is grape based, and the stuff from last year I don't remember. I guess you have to watch the the reality shows where they're mining. But Christopher was saying there was something about when you shook it, how the little eyelets or whatever broke up. You could tell the alcohol percentage. That's 190. This I believe Agent Chaos said it was 150. But the only reason I'm even going to do a shot of it is because it gives me the opportunity to show you a little something that Jeremy, pre-dawn death, and his lovely girlfriend Caitlin picked me up when they went touring. It has this really awesome metallic, shiny blue inside, and he's just like, "Well, I'm sure you already have one of these." Why would you assume that? I travel around the state of Minnesota and I pick up. No, I don't. I have nothing but guns in my collection that when I see it, I pick them up and just try to have as many of them as possible. It's thanks to you guys that I have shot glasses and bottle openers and that kind of shit. But, quickly, I want to give a demonstration to Caitlin how this is supposed to look. Okay, ready? Caitlin, are you watching? You ready? See? That's how that's supposed to go. She's gonna punch me. Let's just say that I give her credit for, you know, you want to try a shot of this? It's like really a heavy hitter, and she's like, hell yeah, okay, well. Then she did the sprinkler test, and well, she didn't. She got half of the shot glass worth of zombie juice in her mouth, and then yacked it everywhere, mostly on me. I finished it though. So, there. Not only do I now have a shot glass from Split Rock Lighthouse up the scenic North Shore, but I got it from those two. Yeah, that's it. I don't want this to be ridiculously long. I got the new battle box in. Initial thoughts. This is another very usable box. It deals with fire. They call it the CWPP box, Community and Wildfire Protection Plan, mission number 31. This box has a total value of $324, and you could have gotten it all for $150. Again, I say this, unfortunately, the big dollar item, which is normally always, I guess they don't say it's going to be a knife, they say it's a cutting implement of something. This particular one is the Timahawk Tactical Tomahawk. I'll give you a rundown on this the next time we get together. this will be another one where I will probably be doing a video on it sooner than later, because most of the stuff, almost everything in this particular box is the kind of thing that you are going to be putting into use in like a bug out bag, and just about everything that came in this box is going to be going in my urban bug out bag. It's not really like, let's take a look at this, because a lot of shit, for instance, this is a throwable fire extinguisher, and it literally is just a bottle and you throw it in a fire. I mean, I can't demonstrate that. Well, I could, but then I'd be out it forever, and I'd rather be able to have it on hand to use it for a real emergency. So you'll be seeing a video on this a lot sooner than later, because pretty much everything in that kit is all the stuff you want to have on you, either in your truck bag or your bug out bag or your urban bag, like I'm gonna have it in mine. So there you go. Again, I want to say thanks to everybody that was here for the shoot this year. It went awesome, and as I've already said, right now the plan is year number 6, Shoot-A-Palooza 2017. That is it. It is over. Now, having said that, what Shoot-A-Palooza represented was an opportunity for like-minded thinkers to get together, and I know a lot of people thought it was like frickin' like invite or something, but it's not. It was just you get an opportunity, and you were able to be here on the weekend before Labor Day, then let me know you're going to be here. All I wanted was to be notified that people were going to be here. That, and I also wanted, you know, at a certain point, you know, we provide a location and targets and a barbecue and a lasagna and a lot of guys a place to stay. I wanted some kind of financial help, and some did, some don't, you know, that kind of thing. But as it stands, Shoot-A-Palooza is over. It's we have no plans on doing them anymore. But having said that, I already know we're going to be getting together. I mean, we've already got plans for it's going to be four, depending on if a couple can make it or not, 4 to 6 people come this fall, because we will be doing some long range shooting. Basically what I'm saying, and not to sound like a dick, but from this point on, it's like an invite only kind of a thing, and it's probably going to sporadically happen throughout the year. You know, a couple guys here, a couple guys there, and right now we're trying to get something put together. Nothing down, but if any of you guys know any locations that offer prairie dog stuff, especially if we could find someone, and I know this happens. I mean, some people are going to go, huh, really? But a lot of times you can either A, get paid to do it for every prairie dog that you take out, or for, you know, just, I mean, these animals are, I mean, this isn't, I mean, any of you environmental fucksticks out there that don't get it, these dogs, the prairie dogs, are very destructive on farmers' properties, and a lot of farmers will give you some kind of compensation to come out and take out as many as possible. If nothing else, provide the ammo, and we will provide the fun. So that's one of the things we're looking at, is getting together somewhere as a group and doing some prairie dog hunting next year. But yeah, nope. Me and Christine are pretty much done. It's just gotten way too much for us, and that's why I really appreciate John Solar. John Solar knows what it costs me and Christine to do this every single year, and he said, sell them for as much money as you can make. Make sure that half of it gets to that man. Absolutely. So if you guys are interested, let me know, and we can start the action on those. I still think I still think if you are interested, Donald and Melania, I don't think they should be split up. America. Cheers, guys. See you tomorrow.